Okay. The last question is, I'm a bit insecure about being short sometimes, but also I've been going to gym a lot. Like I've been training consistently for like at least 2 years, and I've got quite good genetics. And been doing like sports for the rest of my life, so I've got like a really big frame, and sometimes it makes me look even shorter. Or like, do you think it's better to keep the mass? I need to like lose everything and be like lean. And do you think it?
No, how
What do you
tall are
think
you?
about it?
How tall are you exactly?
Like 5'7", bro.
Yeah, that's fine. I think being big when you're smaller is actually better. I would actually go with the
Yeah,
stocky look personally. Yeah, because then,
yeah. Because
yeah,
I'm like bulky, but like I've got a small body fat percentage. I'm like a warrior, but I'm short. That's what I'm saying.
nah, man, you want to be big. You want to be big when you're shorter because obviously people perceive. Now, like I said, I don't make the rules. I'm just giving you the facts. Okay, people perceive
Yeah,
tall people to be big because they're tall. So in order,
yeah,
and people perceive short people to be small, right? So in order to compensate for that fact, in my opinion, it's better that you're bulkier. Like there's a lot of guys that are short that are bulky looking, and they can still give off that impression that they can get stuff done even though they're shorter. I mean, look at Joe
yeah,
Rogan. Joe Rogan's a perfect example of that. He's like 5'7" or 5'8" or whatever, right? And he has no problem, and he's just super jacked, and he can fight.
yeah,
So people don't
yeah.
mess with them, right? So you gotta look at it from that
Exactly.
perspective. So yeah, I personally think that being bulkier is definitely the way to go for short because you can look bigger easier than a super tall,
Yeah,
lanky guy because of proportions. So I would definitely go with that path if I was you. Now you have to decide for yourself ultimately, but you're asking my recommendation. I would say be as bulky as you can be.
yeah. But I'm just really scared that at some point it might get out of hand and it'll be too big and bulky because
Um, yeah, 5'7". I mean, if you're 170, 170 pounds, that's
I'm
fine.
like, yeah, okay, okay. See, I'm a bit less though, but
If you're low body fat percentage, high muscle mass, 170
yeah,
pounds at that
not have.
weight.
Wait, I need to like. I'm measuring kilograms, so it's.
Okay, kilograms.
I will tell you. So
50, 58. I think it's
no,
58.
no, no. Is it? Did you say 170
170 pounds.
pounds?
Yeah, 170
Yeah.
pounds.
So I'm like a bit less. I'm maybe
Se-
160.
Okay, so you're okay, 160. Yeah, that's like I said. I'm just throwing numbers out. I don't know what you look like aesthetically, by the way. I'm just saying approximately. Like if you 170 at 5'7", very high muscle mass, low body fat percentage is going to be pretty good looking. I think it's probably going to be enough. Okay, just keep in
Okay. I
mind.
see. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So like I
Fair
said, in
enough.
my opinion, too big. It is relative. I wouldn't worry about it too much. In the end, there's a
Yeah.
certain diminishing returns around that point that you can focus on other things to be, I guess, attractive. But yeah, I wouldn't worry about your height, man. You can't control it anyway, so don't worry about it. Plenty of small guys can get it done. I think, yeah, just don't in your head start limiting yourself due to that. That's just it's cope in its own right.
Yeah. Okay. And
Yeah.
last question about haircuts. So, do you think it matters? And I need to like grow long hair because I've got
Yeah.
a short haircut now. But most of like TikTok, popular models, they've got long hair. So, what do you
Uh,
think?
yeah. So I think that what I've noticed too, I noticed this is all the young guys now. The young guys care a lot about hair,
Yeah.
way too much. Like young guys are, I never get called out by women for hair ever. It's these young 14-year-olds that start calling me out on hair. That's what I've noticed. So I don't know what it is, some new trend now where guys care a lot about hair. I don't think hair is necessarily nearly as important as people make it. You have to sort of choose what style you want to go for, and you got to go with that, right? I think right now, yeah, longer hair is probably a little bit more, I guess, popular. So, I mean, I'm growing out
Yeah.
my hair, for example, but like I don't really care about it that much. I just kind of do whatever. So yeah, you could go longer hair as long as it looks clean. Like you want to at least make it look that's somewhat kept, unless you want to go for. I mean, how do I say this? Okay, I'll put it this way: find a haircut that depends on what suits you, but it's a low percentage gain relative to other things. Okay, so maybe if your body is 10%, then hair was like 2% effectiveness. Like it's a small upgrade, small optimization. Yeah, it helps, but it's not end all be all. That's my point on hair. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. See, yeah, probably. I've got like 10% of hair and all other stuff like clothing and body is like takes 80% of it. So
Yeah, don't worry about
basically,
as much. Like basically, like yeah, like make sure you find a haircut that works with what you're trying to sell. Well, trying to sell. I mean, everyone has their own personality, whatever, but you still want to build your personality. So you got to find what works for you. I like the long hair. I've tried short. I've tried different things. I personally like the long hair. That works for me. Yeah, obviously, if let's say you're balding earlier, stuff like that, then you got to adjust for that, right? I would do the same. If I was balding earlier, my hairline was receding, then maybe I'd consider that, right?
yeah,
But you could, yeah.
I've got like a military haircut at the moment because I've got like relatively defined jawline. So
It
I've
could
got I've
work.
got quite a
No?
yeah, but maybe I should grow it. I don't know. I must.
Like I said, you got to decide what
All
works
right.
for you based on your total style. Like, what kind of aesthetic do you want to go for? What do you like yourself to look like, right? Like I said,
It, it,
for me, like long
mhm.
hair makes sense. I also got the what do you call it? The stupid thing. What's it called? Widow's peak or whatever, right? So you have to
Yeah.
choose based on what all the characteristics you have that work for you. I can't tell you without looking at you, without seeing your whole shtick. So I can't really give you an exact determination. But my point is, find something that works and stick to it. Is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, bro. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
All right, man.
Nice talk.
Yeah. If you like what you saw, subscribe to my channel and check out my website in the description to book a call. Thanks for watching.